Evelyn's awake. I need to clean his water. Hold on, guys. Okay. Oh, I gotta bring my mother something. Okay. I'm back. Oh, I gotta leave Charlotte's water. Good morning, Bubba. Good morning, Bubba. Hi. Did you sleep good? Good morning. There's that. Toss this. There's my water. This might be a little too cold for you. Where you going, buddy? You didn't even eat yet. All right. Good morning. All right. Okay. How many times am I going to say that? Okay. Good morning. Good morning. All right. getting there. I'm getting there. Where is? I'm looking for one thing. One thing. Hold on. There it is. Exactly where it's not supposed to be. Shocking, right? Shocking. Okay. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, it's vibrant. That's vibrant. Love it. Oh, yeah. Do you guys remember my tapestry? I haven't busted him out in, well, since the condo. And hair doesn't stick to it. So I was like, this is great. I'll just gotta use this. So this is one of my favorite tapestries for sure. There's no question. I love it so much. I hesitated putting it on this because I don't want like a little claw to get stuck in it. You know what I mean, jelly beans? But I said, I guess I'll take the risk. Because I forgot to get fabric. This one hung behind me. Or beside me. Or in front of me. The kids loved this. This all, just unplug something. This tapestry. This got my kids into tapestry. All my kids. Well, Jade, not so much. But Lonnie, Mia, they love their tapestry. What's not to love? What's not to love? This one talks though. It's just amazing. I haven't connected with it in a long time. Hi, Sheldon. All right. You crawling on my feet? I gave you your food, buddy. I already fed you. I fed you. Max, get down. Get down. You want to challenge? Want to challenge Sheldon? What if I let Sheldon up here and not you? What you gonna do then? What you gonna do then? You gonna leave? No? You're just gonna go over there? You can't have my rock. You can't eat my crystal. Go find your breakfast. Go find your breakfast. You? Right in there. Look at that. I put you right in the cubby on purpose. No, you're good. No, you scared? All right. Well, skedaddle then. See ya. I put his, I attempted to put his bed in the, like, little cubby thing over here. He's like, yeah, no, get the fuck away from me with that shit. So, there's that. But, I hope it's not, like, too distracting with the cards. Like, harder to see the cards. Like, I'd prefer a solid, but It is what it is. So we're going to do you, them, the rest of July. I put a whole bunch of new cards in here because I just thought it was time to switch up some of the cards. So I'm going to break it down the way I did grouping it. Good morning, my back was just on fire. Grouping it in elements. So we'll do you first. And mind you, it might be vice versa. You might end up feeling more like them than category might make you feel more like you, yada yada. I really wanted to break it down in 5 sections, but I keep getting pulled to do it this way. So we'll just do it this way. So we'll do one major arcana. We'll start with you for the rest of July. I didn't want more than one major arcana, but something is like this little tiny deck is talking. Look at the world. I got the whole world in my hands. Got a lot of fire energy. Got Scorpio energy. So we got the Tower, the Emperor, and the Sun. Overall energy. Good morning. I don't know. The sun will come out tomorrow. I feel like it belongs there, but it's like in the way. I don't know what's up with that. You want a little friend? Okay. Let's get one of these. The Tower, the Emperor, the Sun. Oh yeah, we're going to put it in order. But I feel like this doesn't go in order like that. Wow, do I see things differently now that I did that? I can see clearly now the rain is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. You're definitely going to take the lead with something. This Tower is definitely unexpected. I don't see it being a bad thing. I kind of see it as shocking, like a massive turnaround. Because you go from the Tower to the Sun. It's like going from the Ace of Pence to the Ten of Pence, like winning the lottery, right? And stability. After I just said that. Emotional stability, financial security. Both are fantastic. And change at the bottom of the deck. So, I love it. You might be in more masculine energy, the darker side, but then it's like the sun comes out and it's side by side. I wouldn't say it's easy, but it looks lovely. His little legs fell off. Little chicken, little rooster. Ooh, it makes me almost want to get my pear. So there might be a story there for you guys. I'm not going to grab it, but the pear is feminine energy. We went through this whole story. When I bought 3 roosters and a pear, it's actually a funny story. But when we Googled it, the roosters are protection, and I couldn't just leave one on the shelf because they came as a pair, and then it ended up being a trio because I saw one around the corner sitting near the pair, and I'm like, you can't make this shit up. And then I was like, okay, that's a random fucking pear. So I grabbed the pear, literally like a pear, a pink or peach pear. There's a lot of masculine energy here. All right, I'm gonna get the pear. I'm hoping. Well, I'm not hoping that there's more feminine energy that comes out, because there's nothing wrong with being in the masculine energy. There's the pear. This was like around Christmas time. I was getting like last minute stocking stuffers for the kids, and I'm like, you know what? I'm like, I bet you Mia will like that. She likes random shit like her mother. Max, no. Come on, make your way. Skedaddle, come on. Scoot. Yeah, there's nowhere up here for you anymore like that. Unless you're going to go in the cubby. Or you can sit right there, just out of mama's. There you go. That's fine. Just mind your business and stay out of the way. And we'll be good, okay? All right, good boy. So, and then I ended up keeping it because I was meant to. And then Mia came downstairs a couple days later, and she's like, oh my God. She's like, I freaking love that pear. I felt so bad. I was like, it was going to be yours, so I will share it. And that's how that went. I just almost wanted to put it here, and then I just saw it crack. So it might be the tower, guys. It might be the tower. Feminine energy. Okay. So we'll put the pear. Ganesh, I'm going to move you for a minute. I've got Max. There's a pear. You leave the pear be. Okay. Put him right there. So and sun popped out. And again, oh, see, I keep fixing my chair and shit. You're definitely You're definitely in alignment. Max is like, but ma. Look at that tower. As I was reading about the pear. So I'm telling you, the pair, the Tower is the pair. So you end up being just fine. I haven't used this deck in a while. I'm just trying to get it ready. You want to go in the little? Okay, put you down. Go play. I did 10 cards. So again, I'm looking at the Emperor, the Tower, the Sun. Yeah, you're definitely protected with this story coming out. There's the chicken who lost, the rooster that lost his legs. The other ones, I got 2 yellow and 1 white. This little leggies are somewhere. So rest of July, you guys. I don't typically hold the cards this way either, so I don't know if it's like a color thing. Two, 3, 4, 5. I want 6 of them. I mean 10 of them. All right, hurting my arm. That's not me being out of shape. It's the energy. So something seems heavy here, but I wouldn't worry about it. So that Tower is heavy, but not in the way you think it is. The 8 of Pentacles separates something. Half the deck just fell. This could be your work. I'll try to incorporate. I'll look at it a couple different ways. Are we at 9? Because I felt 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ten of Pentacles, 5 of Cups, King of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, Death and Rebirth, the Magician, 2 of Pentacles, 2 of Wands, 8 of Pence, Page of Swords. Lots of pence. Last time I did this, it was lots of pence too. 2 of Pence, 8 of Pence, 10 of Pence, Queen of Pence. 5 of Cups, Page of Swords. Clear the throat chakra. Hi, Sheldon. And then we have the Death card and the Magician. This is a lot of color. This is a lot of color on the board. Do, 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 do. Okay. Emperor, the Tower, the Sun, the Magician, Death and Rebirth. Yeah, no, I gotta. The Magician, Death. The Magician, Emperor. There's something about the lineup with you guys. It must have to do with the alignment because I've never done this like this before. And then stability. So it's almost like making sure you can see all the cards. I wish you could kind of see them better. Does it help? Yeah. A little bit of Monica in my life. A little bit of Tina by my side. I don't know why that song's coming in. All right, that work? All right. I think you need to be quiet about something. Like hush hush. You're in the midst of creating something. You're taking the lead. I feel like the Hermit should be here and the Hangman because it's almost that energy of. Okay, so this is another activation video. That fucking kicked my ass yesterday. And mind you, the timestamps will be off after water. After I took it outside because I had to cut 5 minutes out of the video. I had to take something out of the frame. Come on. You gonna go in your little cubby or not? Good boy. Yeah, see? You're safe. You're safe. Good boy. Good boy you are. Yeah. You're safe. So that might be a message for you. Because he's still unsure. I'm a little unsteady. Is that a little better for you guys? You tell me. Is that too high up? I can take you down a little bit. I can take you down a notch. Is that better? Oh, Mingya, guys. Wicked activation station over here. All right. I feel like I have to keep starting. I wouldn't worry about it. The message was to keep it to yourself. You're in masculine energy, but you're very feminine. Teal might be a good color for you. Turquoise. The main focus here is really the overall energy. Maybe you're carrying too much masculine energy. You got a lot of depth here with the death card. I always look at the death card as Capricorn and Scorpio. I've done it from the beginning of time. I'm not going to change it now. It's the only major arcana where I get pulled to 2. Besides the Fool, I look at the Fool as air and fire. Fire, fire, fire. Why did I see death as fire? Whoa. These cards, the tree was just moving. This is a big activation, guys. So I really need you to be wary of that. Fire, fire. Water, earth, water, fire. Here you got the 2 of Wands, King of Wands. This is somebody I think you're going to meet. Could be a Leo. Typically that's a card of an Aries, but they have a lion right there. Yeah, I'm just really pulled. I didn't even get here yet. There's something with your major arcana that I need to pick up on. All I know is that at the end of the day, whatever this is, you're coming out on top. Like all eyes on you. Is there a song? I'm being pulled to 50 Cent. Does he say that in a song? I haven't heard 50 Cent in a long time. All eyes on you, something like that. Oh, is that 50? Take me to the candy shop. But I feel like you guys are shopping for a purse, like a luxury bag. So I don't know. You might come into money, or you're deciding to spend a little money. Typically, maybe you kind of hold on to your money. Because this video is not about shopping. You do go from the 8 to the 10 to the Queen, feeling stable, secure, after kind of like a bumpy road. Still trying to find your balance. Tupac? Okay. Energy saver on. Oh gosh, good thing I looked up. The computer was just about to die. So, I don't know if Spirit's saving you from something. I don't know what type of message that is. I feel like I haven't even gotten this like to this side yet. So maybe you didn't hit the tower yet, but it's coming in and it follows the sun. So I don't feel like Max stayed over there. I do feel like I don't know if I want another major arcana. I want to find out what's in between. Sorry, Max. I want to find out what's in between the tower and the sun, if at all possible. I almost said Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So you're in that Cancerian, Piscean, Scorpion. I don't know what's. You might be dealing with an N. And you got momentum. So something between the tower and the sun is going to pick up. So that's good because you're not going to stay stagnant. So the energy is moving, which is always refreshing. And again, I really do feel like it is really like a death and rebirth. It's nothing. I don't feel like it's something you've ever experienced. It's like the Hermit and the Hangman, but you don't come out the same. Dark to light. You might have been going through like a little bit of a depressive energy with the Five of Cups, possibly darker energy. Tower. Is Tupac, do you know the name of that song? I don't even remember what I said, but there might be something behind that song. Clear the throat chakra. You have very, I wanted to say mysterious energy, but Spirit's saying majestic. You got stability coming your way, especially if you feel I'm a little unsteady. Who sings that song? I'm a little unsteady. I know it's not Uncle Cracker. I know who sings that song, but I just got pulled to Uncle Cracker, which is pulling me. I almost said Jason Aldean. I thought it was Uncle Cracker when I went out last weekend, and it ended up being Kid Rock. Okay, there's something with music here. With this particular Two of Pence, I'm looking at the music as more like you need some binaural beats for a little while, and then maybe stop playing music around the house if you haven't done that, which I should take my own advice there because I haven't done that in a while either. Remember I used to put reggae on? So again, if you don't listen to the binaural beats, charge your phone, your headphones, something needs charging. I don't think it's just you. Could be your crystals, but it's something like to do with an electronic. So you have it. So you might have like not an epiphany, but something all of a sudden where you're like, oh, you go for something because you need it and it's dead. So that's just a little side message. Then it might get your energy down for some reason. Like, oh, you just wanted to look into it right away. So I don't know what type of message that is. Even if like you have a Kindle and you haven't charged it in 5 years. I probably have one of those lying around myself. So working hard, whatever you're working on, is that stability. This is long-term stability. Putting money in the bank, being responsible. Long-term. I mean, it could even get passed down from generation to generation. So it could be something you're physically creating, or an inheritance, or no, there's something with music here. You could be making music. It might be like random. I mean, it's a random desire. But you know what? Caden the other day, he's like, Caden never asked for anything small. It's always big, and it's funny. He's the only boy, so it might be something with kids here. But he's like, I really need a laptop. And I'm like, buddy, I have 3. He's like, no, the software I want, because he's saving his money. He's like, the software I want's pretty expensive. And I was like, well, what do you want to do? He's like, I want to make beats, music. And I was like, oh, okay. Well, I don't really want to go and buy you a $1,000 laptop right now. But he needs the newer laptop for his software. I don't know. I don't, to me, this isn't like guilty, like you got to get there. Like it's almost like you're already here. Like it's something, it's promised to you. But it's something you're creating. And if this has anything to do with, like, you don't have something already in the back of your head, like you're already working on something, like me, the other business, right? If you don't have something like that going, it's just, it's the shift of energy, but it's like something coming in. So, we talked about the last couple of weeks, we were talking about certain energies coming around, lifting up your spirits, a bump in, a walk in, a random person, temporary, long time, it's like that. But I see you getting out of this yourself personally, like not another person coming in and taking you out of what this is, because I feel like whatever this is was meant. I don't know if you've been in a funk for a couple months, is what I'm picking up on, without you realizing you've been in a funk for a couple months. Forcing yourself to get out there. I had to do that last week. So there might be a moment of like, this isn't going to happen. Let's get to this 5 of Cups, because I'm wondering if it's linked to the Tower, or if this is another energy, because typically, and I don't read this way, but this would be the position of what you don't see coming with what I read. But this doesn't necessarily feel like you're in the 5 of Cups right now. But what I love about this card, and I didn't even pick up on it, it is the 2 of Cups. Not looking at the past with the 3 of Cups. It's called All Eyes on Me. Okay, yep, thank you. So I don't know if this is like, I'm never gonna find love. I don't see any type of message like that. I think that's the furthest from your mind. You might sabotage situations because you're more focused on, I just heard self-maintenance. Who words it like that? All I know is that you're going to be feeling pretty secure going into August. It's an energy shift. Something stabilizes your energy. I can't really tell what it is. It's almost like whatever you had to go through with all the major arcana. I just heard something about 3 years. But look at all the magic you got in one cup. And you're like, oh, I guess it's not meant to be. Or, no, I don't need it. I guess I don't want it. Like, be careful, because whatever, I definitely wouldn't look at that as a portal, but like, you could be working with the Scorpio energy. Yes, this must be linked to the Tower, but like, it could be the underworld goddesses. And like, you're content with that. So I almost feel like you've been in dark energy for a couple weeks, or a couple months, but like, I wouldn't say you're thriving in it, but you're not fazed by it either. Maybe you were meant to be in like a trance-like energy. What is this 5 of Cups? Because you're definitely, if that's your energy, you're stepping out of that. Well, you might need to be cautious. 4 of Cups. Six of Swords and the Fool. Now you're stepping out of that with the Four of Pence. There might be an offer that comes around and you're still sticking with your own cup of Skittles, right? You're still not focused on the other 3 cups, guys. So this is good. You're not focused on anything that's going to kind of hold you back, and that it's you moving forward. So, but you see how it's almost like it's very transcendental. I'm saying that funny. Transcendental. No, I'm not going to do it. But you know where I'm going with that. Very transcendental. Okay. I got to spit that word out. Transcendental. No, I'm all done here. I just was called a presidential. Transcendental. Okay. So, energy. You're kind of just looking out, looking down. It's kind of that whole, like, in your own little world. It's a whole new world. Like, it's, you might be fighting a fear here. Could be fighting fears. So another major arcana. But it's the Fool. It's beautiful. So it's like taking a risk. It's almost like convincing yourself it's going to pay off. I don't think this is illusionary. I think this is actually real life. It's like linked to like, it's like making your way there or something. There is something with music there. I still don't know what it is. But it is like taking a risk. But doing it, going after it. All eyes on me, Tupac. All eyes on me. All eyes on me, Tupac lyrics. For them. Big Sir, y'all know this. Go, you know, all eyes on me. Roll up to the club and shit, all eyes on me. Y'all know what? Say money, bring lies, all getting jealous and done. Oh, I don't remember the song like that. Live life until I die. Live life like playing a boss, all eyes on me. So much trouble in the world. Can't nobody feel your pain. The world's changing every day. It's moving fast. My girl said I need to rise. How long will she last? I caught myself between my woman and my pistol. And the chips. Triple beam smoke. Yeah, so okay. You might have been going through a depressive situation here. I don't see you kind of looking at death or suicide, but never underestimate that feeling. There's always 800 numbers. Please, seek help. But there is something here. But I don't think you realize to the extent, almost like you were comfortable with it, which seems like a strange message. You could have also been in a portal. Because I haven't really been sensing that energy. It's almost like you didn't realize it. So the way you come out is on top. I don't think you're out yet, though. You're real fucking close to being out. That's for sure. So I would definitely, again, taking my own advice, start listening to certain music or binaural beats. Because you're almost out of whatever this is. My girl said I need a raise. I don't see lack of money, but you could just kind of be getting by. Wait, I'm caught between my girl. I'm caught between my woman and my pistol and my chips. Triple beam vest. Okay. Crime boss. Just can't stand me. All eyes on. You're going to have some haters. The feds be watching. That pulls me to years ago where I did that reading on Israeli and got that phone call telling me to be careful with what I talk about. It's crazy how YouTube picks up on certain words and then red flags fucking everywhere. It's like that one time where I found out there was like animal porn and I'm like, you're fucking kidding me. And Ashley's like, no, court, it's a thing. I'm like, no, sir, not like that. She's like, yeah. So I'm like, all right. I went and typed in porn and then went to a porn site and wrote animal porn. And it said, what you're searching for is illegal. Do you want to continue? I was like, no. I wasn't going to hit play. I just wanted to see what popped up. I don't think there's a pedophile here, but I'm just saying, like, in general, like, where the fuck did animal porn come from? Where the fuck did that message come from? What was I saying before that? Holy, this is like, it's heavy activation here. But I was kind of like shocked. I don't know where that came from. You know, he did get shot at it, like jealousy. I don't know if there's like a public rapper. I don't even want to get into that, but like it is going to be all eyes on you for some reason. And I still want to know where that animal porn came. What did I say before I talked about animal porn? I don't even know if anyone remembers. It's very transcendental. I can't say that word. Energy right now. Where the fuck did that come from? I would be a little careful though, because you do got like a stalker like energy over here, but it's not anything that is pulling me to you having to be kind of like nervous. This is more like you being sharp and researching and not realizing that there's energy around you. Yeah, I know I talked about it, but I'm wondering what did I say beforehand that made me think about animal porn? Because I doubted it. I doubted Ashley as if like I knew it could be a thing and I know it's awful, but like I didn't think there was actually like sites where you can actually go and fucking watch it. And apparently you can, but you're gonna be the phone call, the FBI, they called me about something in his lyrics. But again, all eyes on me. Okay, so you do. I feel like you need like an astral bodyguard here, but like for the 4D. Whatever you start doing, especially if you're in the public eye, you need to be extra cautious here because these messages aren't coming out for no reason. I mean, I've had numerous stalkers in the years of me doing this, and I block their emails once in a while. I go in to see if they're still coming in because I'm like, some people are still convinced like the energy is still there for them, and it blows my mind. You do need to be cautious if you end up starting something. And I don't see like overnight fame or anything like that. I mean, it obviously could happen, but you do need to be cautious for like predators. Because the mob king or something, right? So right now I'm not seeing really any red flags. But always be wary. Let's see what this Page of Swords is. I mean, it could even be like one of your children in the public eye. Page of Pence. King of Pence. Four of Swords, the Hermit. So yeah, this is your energy as you're working on something. Oh, I picked up the King. Yeah, be careful. As you're working on something, because the Page of Pence is working on something. You could have a headhunter watching you, and they're kind of going within. So you might have some type of offer coming your way. You do have the Four of Cups there, but it looks like you're still. It almost is like you don't want it, but it's also the energy you're in. But again, not necessarily. It could be somebody trying to make you feel guilty. Somebody that really wants you to go in a certain direction. There might be overnight something. There's something with a publicist here. I mean, even honestly, I don't know. You guys could be doing like OnlyFans. I don't know what's up here. I did get pulled to porn, stripping. Just be careful, because as you're working, whatever it is, you're gonna bank. So whatever this is, there's always going to be kind of eyes on you. I don't think this energy has hit yet, but it's about to. And you do have this headhunter or somebody thinking about you, and you're just working on yourself, researching, you're starting something, the energy is picking up. And then you have another energy. I mean, this person could be masturbating to you. I have no idea, right? So it's kind of like it might be something overnight, and all of a sudden you didn't know you had a stalker, and next thing you know, you start getting like hate mail. I just heard fan mail. Okay, yeah, no. See, so whatever this is, it is going to go down a certain way like that. And I also just got pulled to Eminem. What's that? Stan. But he ends up committing suicide. There was another message of suicide in here too. What the fuck? I see nothing like that. It doesn't look like an actual physical death. It really could just be rebirth. Like you would just, like really like maybe you were just really in a slumber and you just didn't see it. Let's clear the left ear. I keep hearing things in the left ear. Even if you do get a message, or whatever's going on over here, what is that noise? You know what it is? It's the plastic in the fireplace, but you usually only hear it in the winter with the wind. And it's not loud enough for it to be like an animal in the chimney, because the flukes are shut. But I don't hear it now. And I do have a tree over there that Lonnie bought me for Christmas that lights up. Something with trees. I know that came out, but like it's actually something with you and trees, like mountains. See the trees in this one? I've been talking about trees and mountains for a while now. Well, maybe a couple weeks. So I don't think it's like actual suicidal thoughts. This isn't telling me like you're too busy and you don't realize something's going on with your children, because we do have a lot of pages here. But I think it's you just starting something and you're not. Oh, that noise is driving me bananas. I almost want to yell at Max as if I think it's Max cleaning himself. So the energy is more annoying than probably frightening. But don't underestimate psychotic energy or obsession. I've only had one obsession. So there might be obsession here. But my obsession wasn't like I had to be with somebody. I wanted to figure out what was happening. Like I was obsessed with what it was, thinking someone could give me the answers. It didn't work that way. If there's obsession here, I'm seeing it's coming from another angle that I'm not seeing. So again, guys, it's just channeled messages of what's to come or heads up. I mean, it could be your own damn fucking neighbor. I mean, we are in these transitions now, right? Where some people are going to make it and other people are not, and jealousy and haters and envy. Why'd he or she get there? And I didn't. Like, get where I'm going with that? So you got a lot of more channeled messages than actual, like, what this is, because you are aligned for something, and it is something that's going to take off as soon as you put work into it, effort into it. The Emperor, you take the lead, and you might be in a little bit of a struggle bus for a little while with the Death and Rebirth and Tower next to each other, but then you have the momentum coming in between the Tower and the Sun, so you're not going to stay in whatever this is for too long. You're not going to stay submerged. Didn't we have cards where you were coming up? Oh, it was water, and I mentioned that video here. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And I said the timestamps are going to be off because I had to cut something out of the video. I have no idea who that is, but on Snapchat. You have a new friend suggestion. You see where I'm going with this? I don't know that person. It's not a contact. So heads up, make sure your location is off. Go into all your social media, make sure your locations are off. Because you're in the midst of creating, or you're in the midst of energy shifting where you're not seeing something. And this isn't red flags like you got to pay attention. This is just like a little bit of caution. Because it's like going in a new direction. I don't know if this is a bumping. Ten of Swords with the King of Wands. Seven of Pence. Their Star. So this is an Aries, Leo, Sag. Doesn't have to be, but somebody who could have hurt you, stabbed you in the back, feeling betrayed, but really wants to invest some time here, hoping that you're going to invest some time here. Like you're going to plant seeds. So somebody knows you walked away. This could be something divinely matched as well. Just getting out of some type of betrayal. Or vice versa. investing in yourself, but this is like him looking at you and him looking at this. So this looks like another energy that might come into play in the next reading. Might not, I'm not sure. It doesn't feel like I just accidentally bent the dragonfly, unfortunately. So I'm going to leave it out for a second. I want to just get the overall energy of this King of Wands intention. The overall energy. Well, intentions can be good, but then they turn. Just tell me about the King of Wands here. Oh, I had a piece of hair stuck. It's still stuck in there. I don't know if I'm pulled to magic here. Heartbroken, separated, feeling the loss, grieving. So this is an energy that's recognizing you're not coming back around. Stabbed in the back, heartache, separation, shocking attack, self-indulgence, focus on yourself, time to heal, shadow work, appreciation. So the snake, empath, narcissistic, being used, charming, boundaries. So heads up there. I can't get that piece of hair out. So I don't know if somebody's doing something with your fucking hair, guys. Obsession. Might want to overall energy of this King of Wands. What do we need to watch out for in regards to this King of Wands? It looks like somebody who knows you. Deception, fresh start, like somebody's just gonna lie. They could already be in a commitment. Could be dealing with, they were born in the winter. Kind of like destruction. So I don't know if it's somebody. See, this is the energy I don't like that keeps coming back and forth, where I'm not getting a definitive answer. It's like there's two energies in one, because you're getting out of something and getting into something else, focused on yourself, not feeding your distractions, right? It's like starving the distractions and feeding your focus, which is exactly what you're doing. And the energies that keep coming in and out, I can't tell if it's a friend or a foe. So that's a message for you, because typically I can figure out right away that something's off. And I'm talking about all this other energy. Maybe somebody wants to like, hey, let's make a porno. Like, fuck if I know. But somebody underestimated you. So that's pretty shitty, because I don't know where you're going, but you want to make a porno, that's fine, no judgment. I'm just saying, like, this doesn't look like the energy of a woman or a man that wants to make a porno. This looks like somebody who, like, hey, let's make a porno. A threesome, like 2 men and 1 woman. Like, yeah, I don't. There's your fucking message. So someone had some twisted fucking idea with you, and then you might have this new energy that's like, that wants to walk the path with you. Tell me about the 2 of Wands. Ace of Cups, 9 of Wands. So that could be a more gentler energy. But you got the Devil there too. You see where I'm going with this? It could just be fear, but like there's no communication right now. And then Ace of Wands, that could be many things. So I'm not. So let's just leave that there. I think if I was to get your best advice in regards to this masculine energy, you definitely got a friend and then you got a foe. So I think you would know with the foe to just let that go. But You got a drastic shift coming with ease, synchronicities. Someone could be nasally. I'm getting pulled to Fran, and then you got feeling. So somebody's all up in their feelings. And then prosper. So this looks more, I almost said delightful. I don't know what that is for you. It could be somebody new and you're just getting out of scenario and you're like, I don't know, but I do feel like you know the energy. Yeah, no, see, something's aligning. You also have self-care there, but self-care didn't come out first. So I guess we're in the other reading. I don't want to complicate this one, but there is like a drastic shift. But again, that can be like an overnight stalker, like I talked about too. I don't want to underestimate that feeling in this whole conversation that we've been talking about, guys. And it's been really hard to read on one particular energy because it's not just one energy. So even if like cords are cutting, it's out of your sight, out of mind, out of you, out of sight, like whatever it may be, somebody's still thinking about you. But honestly, it could just be an ex lingering. I really wouldn't worry about it. Not with all this energy. You're very protected. There's a reason why something's moving up and something's slowing down on the other end. But again, this could be somebody watching you at work, at the gym, with your friends, dreaming about you. But this seems more, I just heard reluctant. Then you got the hermit, like they're just kind of observing. Somebody could write you a letter. I can write you a song, make you fall in love. Already had you under my skin. It's something. I don't know that song too well. Bruno Mars, I think. So you think you're cooler than me? Okay, wait. Am I singing the same song, guys? Am I singing the same song? I could write you a song, make you fall in love, and then something you think you're cooler than me. I don't think it's like a self-confidence because this looks like a confident energy. But that the meaning of the song is really ends up boiling down to jealousy. So you think you're cooler than me. And it's like, why? Because you're giving someone the cold shoulder? Yeah, see, this is two different energies, guys. So I don't need to make you, I'm not trying to make you nervous. I don't think you need to be nervous. I just think you need to be aware. Someone could be trying to pull some fucking Google magic, but it's not going to work. And see, I couldn't pull that hair out. So I don't know. Somebody could be going to bed. See that there's a string there. I almost feel like you're protecting your own energy there, or you have a spider protecting you. Some of you have a chipmunk protecting you, like a rabbit. There might be something new in your yard. I see chipmunks and rabbits all the time, but I feel like there might be like it could be a bird. See how it's like spitting red? It's not even spitting, but it's coming out of the book. But you see how it's like red on top? I almost feel like I need you to see that. There you go. See it? I feel like it's like the same protection. Sailor knots. Didn't something with sailor knots come in the other day? That doesn't look like a sailor knot, but the hermit reverse. So that's not someone using their soul. I don't know who's a friend and who's a foe, but there's multiple energy here. Let's get to this and move on, because this is about you guys and where you're going. You're working hard. You're building your future. You could just be putting savings into your 401k, your retirement. You got the hangman. King of Cups, Nine of Pentacles. Here's the deal. You're not thinking about, you got two men here. Here's the deal. You're not thinking about the Nine of Cups, though. I mean, the Nine of Cups. Well, that's true. You're thinking about, why did I say the Nine of Cups? You would be thinking about your own happiness and contentment. But this is like needing to change your perspective with the King of Cups. But Nine of Pentacles is about being single, life's little luxuries, feeling good. Again, you got some type of bird, could be an owl. You got a masculine here though that's manifesting you. And the Knight of Pentacles, it's coming, but it's like Eight of Cups. Could be something with music here though. You could just be working really hard here, and next thing you know, like you bump into somebody. You guys could be going to a concert or some type of gathering. You could just kind of have like a little awakening in the midst of like meditation, yoga, Pilates, whatever you're doing, some type of stretching. But if to me, it's almost like this energy had some type of epiphany, but they're looking at you like you're the Nine of Pentacles. So you might be dealing with somebody who feels a little insecure here. But this is also kind of like you looking at something differently. But that's the last thing you're looking at. Your focus is work. You're nurturing yourself, taking care of yourself. Maybe you just don't see it coming. Sabotage, rebuilding, working on it. So this is somebody you know. So maybe you don't want it with the Four of Cups. I guess it depends on who it is. The Dragonfly, being lighthearted, finding out things coming to light. Isn't that the card I just crinkled and now it looks straight? Someone, not today, not dealing with the hurt, avoiding conversation, angry. I don't see any anger on the board coming from your end. You got soulmate, partnership. So again, it could be somebody that's in hermit mode and they're just not saying anything to you. They're just watching. Again, I think you're just busy doing your thing. So, like I said, a little heads up in regards to not being naive. I'm just going to pull your best advice. You got the Queen of Earth and the Queen of Water right now. It says, make time for things around you. Take a sensible. Why am I saying sensible? But take a sensible approach. Deal with challenges of any type of kind. Why am I reading it wrong? Deal with challenges in a kind and understanding manner. And then you have relationships develop to a new level. Trust your intuition. Care for yourself and others. So yeah, see, Spirit is asking you to let somebody in. It could be a new person. We got 2, 4, 6, 8. It could be somebody that was born in February. It could be someone born. Why do I keep saying born? You got August. You got October. Spirit wants you to let somebody in. Open your heart, wearing your heart on your sleeve. And I do like this person's energy. It almost reminds me of like, not necessarily the love story, but somebody who works with elements, very in tune with the earth. Give it a little time. Overall message for you guys. This is you. Overall message for you guys. 10 of Fire, too much work except help for others. Life could be out of balance, stress related to health concerns. I don't really see, if there is a health concern, you're definitely making it better and you have an awakening. Look at things from a different, it's just the perspective. But I already said they want you to do that anyway. Look at things from a different perspective. Temporary standstill is important to be yourself. Get one more. Your crown chakra is expanding. 7 of air. Plans need to be revised. More going on that meets the eye. You might look at something as being poor timing, but then you got the Empress. Lavish abundance, giving birth to your dreams, nurturing yourself and others. Someone's supposed to be in your life as you're creating something that is long-lasting. You do have the 10 of Pence there. But you do have another energy around too, guys. That's just kind of watching you from a distance, trying to really figure it out. I do feel like this person could be soul searching. If anything, it might be a good energy. This one could be too, and you know the energy and they want to move something forward or hoping. But there is like a lingering energy, but to me, you're not attached to it anymore. This is, whatever this is, whether it's a work proposal, love proposal, Spirit wants you to let this energy in. It doesn't look like you're going to block it, but I will tell you, you're pretty fucking damn content on your own. You could just be guarded after everything you went through, because someone sees that you were betrayed, or you feel betrayed, or you're not seeing it. Somebody who kind of wants to nurture you, take care of you. They want you to trust them. It's almost like they want you to take a risk. So careful, don't just shut it down. But I don't know what this is for you. I don't even know if you know, because they're just kind of watching you. It's not like I just heard attention. Could be Army, Navy, or just somebody who's very disciplined. All right, good reading. Let's go on to them. But again, the Emperor, the Magician, the Emperor, Death, Rebirth, Tower, Sun, Stability. It's very positive energy, guys. It's nice. You might have a headhunter that's watching or seeking you out. Somebody that wants to work with you. It doesn't look like here I'm cutting a check. I don't know why I'd say it like that. But like, it doesn't look like you got the Moon and the Chariot. It's like cutting your losses. It wasn't the Ace of Pence, the 10 of Pence, the 8 of Pence. It was the 2 of Pence, 8 of Pence. This energy is all over. I can feel it. It was the 2 of Pence, 8 of Pence, 10 of, it's something that you create. It's your money. So I don't know. Hedgehog fund? What's a hedgehog? Hedgehog fund? Well, I'm assuming it's just, it gets your business off the ground. But to me, there's nothing here saying that you need anything financial to start something. I mean, you might in the future, but like as of right now, you don't. Because I'm just looking at this energy. Hedgehog fund, right? Something like that. Oh yeah, don't forget, I have no idea who that is. Hedgehog fund. Hedgehog fund is a business angels fund investing and Polish CEE technological startups with regional and global perspectives. This energy might find you. All eyes on me. Remember, like a couple months ago, I said someone might be more popular in another country. There's another country. So there may be another. I mean, I'm sure this happens everywhere. But I am getting pulled to another country. It's an alternative investment model that allows investors to earn high returns without risking anything at all. I actually, a couple years ago when I had an idea, I thought to myself, and then I realized I didn't even need it, but like going to certain businesses with like a proposal and they just take so much of your cut. I don't know if it's like that. I don't know. So you have a headhunter watching you, or it's somebody you know that wants to go into business with you. And it's like, here, let me help you. But I don't see it as like, here's a check. But hedgehog is a check. So just check your own energy and before you do anything, really think it through, guys. Because you are in the midst of something. And then all of a sudden something might slow down. You're like, huh? But it picks right. I just feel like there's multiple energies. I don't feel like the investor is somebody that's in love with you, but I don't know. There is somebody, an energy down here that definitely has feelings for you. And Spirit definitely wants you to incorporate somebody into your life right now. It doesn't look like you're blocking it, like I said, but I can see where your focus is. So it's someone they want in your life. So take that into consideration. But whatever it is, I don't know. Could be starting something solo. But what I wanted to say was dolo. Where did I put that other deck of cards? I was like, I'm just going to put it here. Okay. Sorry, Max. I didn't mean to scare you. All right. Let's read on them. Leave those out just in case. Them. Let me just run to the bathroom. Actually, I want to check something. Hi, Sheldon. What I'm also getting, guys, another message for you, but it could be vice versa. With that masculine coming out, energy coming out where it did, it could be somebody who kind of wants to just bring some type of stability to your life. feel like I should have clarified that guy or whatnot, but like might come out here, but like somebody who wants to bring that stability and take care of you, maybe pay some of your bills, but I don't get the energy of you working like that. Like it's, you know, so I don't know, but somebody's meant to be in your life. So I feel like you might be saying like, I can take care of myself, you know? So, and I'd love to say for emotional security, but that it was almost like financial security, but there was no red flag there. It's just somebody who kind of adores you and wants to take care of you, I guess. So let somebody in, make sure it's the right one, because you got energies coming at you in different ways, right? So you think you're cooler than me. Okay, so you do have that energy coming in with them. So you do have an ex coming in, so be careful. Somebody might like, oh, you think you're better than me? Oh, now we're gonna leave it at that, okay? So somebody clearly wants your attention. Okay. Them, rest of July. I almost heard early August, so energies be lingering. My back is hurting. All of a sudden, you get Judgment. The Tower. The Wheel of Fortune. Oh, Jesus, in the world. There's like lots of karmic energy here. Judgment, the Tower, Wheel of Fortune. Tower keeps ending up in the middle. So this is that's heavy. So let's clear the energy. You're leaving something behind. You think you're cooler than me. Could be somebody else's tower that they experience after you make a judgment call. Like it's a judgment call. To me, there's no going back here. Your end on their end. This is them. Somebody you know, somebody you will know, a family member, a foe, a friend, work. It's like your tower in the other one. I can't help but to bring you into this, and that's not what I want to do. Your tower in the other one is you going in another direction, and this is like somebody else's tower. There's multiple people here. Vision and guidance. And this is somebody definitely coming towards you. This feels like more feminine energy, though. I saw the light. I saw something. I opened up my eyes. I saw the light. Life is outstanding without understanding. Something like that, right? I saw the sign. I opened up my eyes. I saw the sign. I don't know who sings that. to me, it's guided in a new direction. Like you're out. Someone made you feel, why the fuck are you here? Ace of Base. This is there. I don't know why. I don't know why you're here. You are heavily in somebody's energy. That came in the other day. Think you're cooler than me. Okay. Make you fall in love. Am I ready? I think I'm singing the same song, right? I think you're cooler than me. As somebody who like writes a song, you think you're cooler than me lyrics? I could write you a song, make you fall in love. I used up all my tricks. I hope that you like this, but you probably won't. You think you're cooler than me. Got your designer shades and hide your face. Yeah, this is just like a hater. So someone's gonna come in intentionally just to like poke you, piss you off. I got you all figured out. You need everybody's eyes just to feel seen. Like I'm telling you, somebody's a fucking prick here. You got a prick on the board. You got a prick on the board. I wish it was more like a fucking thorn. You can just, oh, yep, gone. Might want to do like a cloaking spell. You never say hey or remember my name. And it's probably because you think you're cooler than me. I remember it being like something like they fell in love in college or something, and one became something, and then the other one kind of got left. And there's been like resentment. What's the meaning behind you think you're cooler than me? It's essentially about a woman who thinks she's too good for him. But the other you, so cooler than me, really gets on my nerves. You need everyone's eyes on you, the song dealing with a conceited woman. And its success has turned into like a revenge track. But that's not the vibe I'm getting. This is how someone's looking at you. It's that. They think like, oh, you're too good for me now. So I'm telling you, like, there might be something overnight, or you're just, your energy shifts and they don't know what to think. So they're just like, oh, they think popularity. There might be some popularity coming in, or you're just doing more things. You're posting on social media. I don't know. The song is about a point of view of a guy who thinks the girls he likes are too vain, and they act like they're too good for them. But if this is like, the song was written about a girl who had a crush on him in his class, but it's all for like a certain type of girl, because everybody knows that girl thinks what? It's personal and heartfelt, one which most people listen for a nice turn and a chill vibe, never really hearing the lyrics. but he criticizes her for wearing designer shades. But I did say something about a designer purse, didn't I, in the beginning of your video? So they were in your other video. I just didn't read it to the point where to get more, because I'm reading both energies. Hold on. Yeah, to me, it definitely feels more of like a narcissistic energy, being like, oh, you think you're better than me now? But where were they when you needed them? All eyes on me? What? Okay. So you think you're cooler than me, all eyes on me. But I have a feeling like your eyes were on that person, and where were their eyes? They weren't all on you. Because there's a narcissistic energy here. But I feel like a very chill energy here too. So again, is Spirit's bringing somebody into your life that's meant to be in your life. It's not the narcissistic energy that does like a 360, 380, whatever that is. Once you know me, still don't know what that is. It's somebody else. And this person is probably just gonna be like purposely try to piss you off, or you can just block it. So it doesn't matter what somebody else thinks. If you're dealing with a narcissistic fucking energy, it's just their way of coming back and just, I'm still here. Did you hear the bell? Hope they don't show up at your fucking door. Gonna write your song, make you fall in love. Already had you under my house. But that part makes it sound like it's more like calm, someone you know, different dynamic. But you think you're cool. So it's somebody else's perspective of you, and in all reality, that's not you. So you might decide to spend a little more money than you normally do, take care of yourself, you're looking good, and someone's like, all right, she's got money, whether she's had it or it's coming in, and now she don't want to talk to me because she thinks she's better than me. I want to turn around and be like, no, motherfucker, where were you when all eyes were on you? So it's somebody that wants to come in and just aggravate you in all fucking reality. And it's like annoying. And I just heard the noise over there again, the fireplace, where I was like, I mentioned it in the first read, where I was like, you might find it annoying. So that's what somebody's going to come back around when your energy is leveling up, you're vibing higher, and then they're going to try to make you feel guilty, like, oh, okay, well, I know who you were, like when you were nothing. But you were never not nothing. You probably treated this person like they were the fucking emperor or the king. You know what I mean? Like, so it's very unfair. So to me, they have to experience this as part of their own karmic lesson in this lifetime. Someone could have saw you at someone. I'm seeing somebody else seeing you at somebody else. And it's part of their karmic lesson, but they want to keep coming in and antagonizing you. And they want to use it. Oh, you think you're better than me? Oh, your energy shift. You get huge energy. So there's going to be a huge energetic shift here. So I hope they don't come too much into this reading and it comes I'm raw bass. I came to get down. I'm internationally known to rock the microphone. When I get stupid, I might not use it for everything. I hope the newer energy comes in. I'm raw bass. I came to get down. Internationally known to rock the microphone. Right? Raw bass lyrics to I'm internationally known to rock the microphone. Came to get down. I don't fucking know. It takes two. It takes two to make a thing go right. I want to rock right now. I'm not basic came to get down. I'm not internationally known, but I'm known to rock the microphone because I guess you're gonna. Oh, I forgot that verse. I'm gonna say, ladies love me, girls adore me. I mean, even the men's me so me like the way that I'm right now. Again, something with music. That I want to share. You don't like me, so what? I don't care. I'm number one that will know. I like comping mother suckers and stomp, bold and black. It takes two to make a thing go right. It takes two to make a lot of sense. The meaning of it takes two to make a thing go right. I mean, it's common sense. Two people that are, it's not even about the song, but it says if you say it takes two people to make a two to tangle, a situation or argument involves two people that they're both therefore responsible for. So you could have gotten an argument with somebody. So if you're not feeling any type of reciprocation, don't entertain that either. But the meaning behind the song, it takes two to make a thing go right. I mean, I still feel like every time I say it out loud, it's still a common sense, but which relates to a duo, it takes two. Yeah, so it is what it is. And it's ironic because it's like I'm not internationally known, but someone might become internationally known. He claims that the success for the MC is due to his ability to connect to the audience, those who have never seen it before, emphasizing nothing can be achieved without cooperation and collaboration. So they might want you to collab with something, like I said. So there is somebody that's right for you that is coming in for you. They're coming towards you. But you also have a very narcissistic energy that wants to throw shit in your face. And that's all they can do but where were they in between this and that? They were nowhere to be found, right? A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Like they were probably getting a little bit of this and a little bit of that. So somebody comes in after your energy has lifted and they want to turn it around on you. Pure fucking narcissistic motherfucker. But again, you might be good with like an audience. Like I said, like social media, YouTube. Keep getting pulled to a podcast for you guys. So I also feel like you have an energy. I just heard like they might be a little shyer, but it takes two. So if they're not engaging with you, I wouldn't engage in that either. Because you're heavily on people's minds. It's almost like someone knows you're walking away from them and going towards someone else, and somebody else knows like they saw some type of vision and they think you're like the one. I don't, again, them, rest of July. There's something more early August with this energy too. There could just be a Leo Virgo, or it's just the energy that's lingering. But it's how they engage with the audience. I don't know. It could be something with a concert too. I'm going to a music festival mid-August, and So again, it might be some type of concert for you, because that's what I just got pulled to. But I'd be careful there too. I was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm not base. I came to get down. Okay, so somebody wants to come into your life. Or again, it's like you're going to a concert or you're going somewhere. It's like you're both going to like enjoy yourselves and get down, and you might meet somebody. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It might just be somebody random that feels the need to like watch over you. I don't know. That sounds creepy. There's something with like your next event, whether you go into town, could have to do with what you do for work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Already had you under my spell. Oh, what a fuck. You got a narcissistic fuck here. Okay. You have the Empress. The Tower again. Five of Swords. The Lovers, the Moon. Holy shit. Ace of Pence. Queen of Pence. Five of Swords. Ace of Pence. Page of Pence. Princess of Cups. Two of Swords. Five of Swords. What's this? This is that deck where the image didn't match the number, and I always look at the image before the number. Please tell me I saved my little thing. Don't think I did. I have this little list of major arcana, Roman numeral, because the last thing I want to get stuck on. I don't want it like that. Thank you. All right. Max, don't do it. Please don't do it. The Hangman. The Star. See, I read that as the Lovers. I knew this is the deck that fucked with me. I can't even look at the images right now. I just gotta. So you got the star and the moon and the hangman. You have no fire here. That don't mean anything though. Somebody's definitely gonna want a new start and work on something. Someone's like kind of up in their feelings. But this is somebody who like is very indecisive but wants what they want and wants the win. So it's very inconsistent. It's almost like somebody who just wants something to go their way. To me, I don't really look at it as negative thoughts. It can be, but we'll clarify. Like in the sense of like, I want to do this, but I know if I do it, they're just going to say no. I'm not really getting that vibe. You got the moon and the stars. That's an alignment. And they're looking at you like the Empress. You see what I'm saying here? Someone is so fucking focused on you. Somebody really wants you to see something differently here. It's like, hey, look. Do you see it? But it is. Again, the Empress is in her own little world. All the feminine here is looking at nothing, drinking from her own cup, making her own money. This video was supposed to be all about them, but it's all about you. Let's go to the Ace of Pence, Princess of Pence, Two of Pence, Knight of Wands, Four of Pence. This is definitely an energy that's juggling something, wanting to hit you up, but they're holding off. So maybe they know that you're in the midst of creating something. There's a lot going on in your life. So they're purposely holding off. Or, to me, you're purposely holding off because you don't want the Knight of Wands. You're the damn fucking Empress. This is Five of Swords. Ten of Cups, Ace of Cups. No, Ten of Cups, Four of Cups, Queen of Wands. You don't want the offer. You know there's something like twisted here, or there's too many family getting in the middle of it. There's fighting, there's competition. There's arguments. You don't even want this anymore. So somebody's still making a decision in regards to you, because this is an energy that wants something to go in their direction and they'll do anything to win, but they're deciding how to do it or whatever's going on in their head here. But it's like there's still some type of contentment. There's still some type of family dynamic that you're not interested in, or this is them shutting something down because they're not interested in it anymore. And I hate to read it back and forth like that, but you're here, so I don't really have a choice because they're so fucking focused on you. It could just be that negativity of like I said, like someone knows you're like in the midst of something, so it's kind of like holding back. But you got 2 4s, a very protective energy here. But again, it could be like, no, they're just going to say no. Well, that's whatever this is not going to fucking work. I don't even really like their energy. They think you're some type of match, but the energy in between is not right. Unless you're dealing with somebody who's like, you got a friend and you got a foe. That friend knows about the foe. I feel like I should be making fucking soup. It's like your energy just shifted and somebody just it's like jealousy. Yeah, see, the answer is no. Someone's just playing fucking victim here. And I didn't even know who I was going to read on first. But this little section is just no. Okay, so... But the crazy thing is I feel like they're not even coming at you. Because it's like someone's still holding on to your energy, but they might think you're with somebody else and they want to beat out the competition. This isn't lack of confidence. Someone could have lack of confidence, but that's not what this is. It's the 5 of Swords is a very narcissistic energy, indeed. And I never say anything like that. Indeed. If you have a resume on Indeed, now see, this energy might try to use money. I don't know what this is. But no, it's someone is definitely playing fucking victim here. Like, poor me. You think you're cooler than... You see what I'm saying? Very narcissistic. So be careful, because you're going to have this energy that is going to come in and like pick a fight with you. Like I said, you're going to come in, pick a fight. They know you want nothing to do with it anymore. It's like a day late, a dollar short, a day late. It's karmic. They didn't clear up anything karmic, so now they feel like the whole world is falling apart. This is somebody who wants to make a judgment call, but doesn't want to make a judgment call until almost like maybe if they have an answer for you, or they're waiting on an answer from you before like they make a decision. Okay. Before they make a decision with something. It's like very narcissistic, like somebody who won't move forward until like you hit them up and you give them like a little inkling of like, oh yeah, he or she does want me. And it's like throat chakra, that's not happening. Somebody is waiting for you to speak up. Somebody thinks they got a hold over you. Tell me about this Empress real quick. You're just like kind of like things are just kind of being bestowed upon you. Six of Wands. Some type of success. Eight of Cups. King of Wands. Yeah, no, see, it's a successful walk away. So I don't know if they were married or has something to do with their mother. So maybe this is an energy that walked away from somebody and they're acting like they want to be with you. But it's like that energy I talked about the other day where it's like somebody from your past that wouldn't give you nothing all of a sudden wants to give you everything. Or make it seem like they want to give you everything. And I don't even think it's a fucking test on your end. You're just kind of like, you're so over it. In the sense of like your decision's made, you're not going back. So you might not 100% be over it, but you're over it, if that makes sense. My dad always goes out the back door and leaves the fucking door open. I don't want all that dander. I already had you under my arms. Yeah, see, it's, you think you're cooler than me. Fuck that shit. Like, it's fucking petty. It's so petty. They're really hoping they're gonna have some type of success. And I just saw seduction with the Empress energy, what I was reading up here. Soul connection, partnership, agreement, contracts, talking, interested, conversating more, messages arriving, hovering, engagement ring, coffee cup. This is, I think it's two different energies. It's like they're going to tell you something. It's like they're waiting for you to tell you something. It's almost like somebody is, to me, somebody knows you're going through something. I just heard Jack and Diane, two American kids growing up in the heartland. Oh yeah, life goes on. It's somebody who kind of wants to like pick you up and put you on a pedestal, but is like really waiting to make sure you're done with something. So you got multiple energies watching you. Not to mention you got spirit looking over you as well. But you are going to have to change your perspective when it comes to someone. You might be dating, going back into like the dating pool, and somebody reminds you of your ex. To me, you're just focused on yourself, but it's somebody almost like you don't want to, like, been here, done that, I just got out of something, or you just assume it's going to happen again, or been there, done that, last time it didn't work out. But it's, spirit really wants you to change your perspective with somebody, guys. It's got to be that King of Cups. something is definitely going to bloom here. Or like I said, they're waiting for you to bloom. Beliefs, expectations. Sweetness. It's kind of like your best advice. Let something bloom. Be sweet. Stay strong when it comes to your beliefs. Standards, expectation. Don't settle for less. You're the Empress. What's this page? Cups. This could be like a I'm sorry. It could be a message. Six of coin. Let's meet up. Let's talk. Ace of swords. And the wheel of fortune. Somebody wants something to really go in their direction here. You got the high priestess. So you have an energy here really listening to your intuition. Or this is somebody that's going to hit you up, wants to meet up, wants to talk, wants something to go in their direction. And again, use your intuition here. And you have the world, like another door is opening. Definitely watched here. It follows by 3 major arcana. I feel like chicken tonight. Maybe someone's going to cook for you with the 6 of pence. Cooking, glass of wine, conversation. Kind of fill you in here. I would, your best advice for that would me, got nothing to lose. It could have to do with money matters. Whatever this energy is guided towards you. It could be some type of proposition when it comes to work, but it's your best advice is really like maybe your focus is your finances, your financial stability, your world, where you're going. Like, you know, it's like you got to surrender to other things, and then you got forgiveness, ascending. Yeah, somebody's gonna want your forgiveness. Be careful, you got a nurse, you got a friend and a foe. It's like one person's world falls apart and another one begins again, and it's karmic. That's how it works. But careful, because this one's going to try to hit you up in so many different ways. Right now they're kind of like holding off, but they're still holding on. Right? Bless you. And then it's like really playing victim here, very narcissistic. People in the family fighting, like it's no. It's too much there for you. Like, and you know that. Don't forget it either. And then you have again another energy. I don't know how definitely wants to be successful. Definitely wants to treat you like the Empress. Again, wanting to meet up. It's like the 6 of Pence, meeting up. But it's almost like someone sees you like more than you think. It's a very sweet energy coming towards you. You're not dealing with narcissistic energy, people who can't make up their fucking mind. Again, this is somebody who wants to have a conversation, maybe clear up anything that's karmic. I don't know what's up with this work card. Four of Wands. This has to do with stability. Again, it could be somebody who wants to work with you or just make you feel stable. They want a new start with you with the Fool. Could have been somebody who put money first, or it's somebody who, it's beautiful, and the Six of Cups. So to me, it's either somebody new or it's somebody you know. There's some things that are going to come out of the, it's like out of the bag. Cat's got their tongue, but not for long. I just feel like somebody wants to I can't tell if this is somebody who wants to make sure their finances are in check before they come your way, or this is somebody who wants to make you feel financially stable, emotionally stable. It's somebody who really does want to treat you with just kindness. Like, hey, this is the way it's supposed to be. So don't entertain that. But just know they're going to come poking back around and give you a hard time because your energy shifted and they want to keep you at a lower vibration. And then you have another energy coming in. It's kind of going to bloom. And it could be just kind of out of nowhere. So let's pull your best advice. You were, holy shit, it's the same exact split in the previous read. Can't make this shit up. Again, relationship develops to a new level. Trust your intuition, care for your others, make time for people around you, take a sensible approach, deal with challenges in a kind and understanding manner. Be warm, loving, creative, thoughtful, tender-hearted. Just be who you are. I think this energy knows that you're walking away from something, so they're kind of holding off. No, it's almost like somebody knows. I don't know if they heard it through the grapevine or people put things on social media. You can say single to get, somebody wants to make you fall in love. I could write you a song, make you fall in love, but I already had you under my arm. But then when it goes to you think you're cooler than me, it's a different vibe. So I think you know this person. You've been in their arms before. It's like somebody who just wants to give you a great big hug. Wants you to know that they're there for you. I don't think this is coming yet, but it's going to. Spirit definitely wants you to be open to this. It might kind of rattle you a little bit, come out of fucking nowhere. Take time to rest, take a vacation, allow more time for making decisions. Meditation provides answers. So really it's the Four of Swords. Really go within and figure and say to yourself, all right, well, maybe Spirit really wants me to try to do this, yada, yada, yada. Nine of Earth, enjoying life's little luxuries, spending time outdoors, successful self-employment. So you might be creating something there. again, but it's like they really do want you to incorporate whoever this is. Even if you're like financially secure, like this energy still wants to like build something together. And again, awakening, look at things in a different perspective. With the King of Cups, yeah. Open your heart to the mind, those around you, trustworthy, heartfelt advice, clarity. So again, it's like you pretty much are getting the same message being told, and to me, it's you're not even being told in a different way, but just know you're kind of dealing with both things here. The end of one thing onto another. There might be like a temporary standstill here with the Hangman being here, but I'm really looking at the Hangman as like a shift of your perspective changes. It needs to shift. It doesn't look like somebody's waiting for you to let your guard down if they know you're guarded. Like that comes in time. So if there's some type of weight, it feels like it's more on their end. Something they need to push through, and then when it approaches you, it's something you have to push through, if that makes sense, because this is them thinking about you. So in all reality, I just heard it takes two to make things go right. Like you got nothing to go off of here, so it's kind of out of your hands while you're doing your thing, because this energy is coming towards you, or you're going towards this energy in the next couple weeks, and then things will probably bloom from there. This isn't saying like, hey, I'm going to hold off until you're in different type of energy, because if the energy is not going to shift like that for you. It's that energy shifts when you allow somebody else to come in and trust again, and that's not going to happen until two people, decide to trust each other. So if there's something's being held off, it's on their end. Almost like they need to surrender too. I don't know if they were in hopes that you were going to surrender. No, they know they need to surrender, so they're probably just kind of like, ugh, probably not used to it, because they got stuff to tell you and talk about, and it's not. I think it just kind of hits you out of the blue. It's like, what the fuck? It might be I'll invite you, make you fall in love. You might be down with a sweetheart, like somebody like a romantic, and you just like you didn't see it. Especially if you knew that energy, you know what I mean? Like it's almost like how something ended with you the last time in this person, or it's whatever happened between you and somebody else, whether it was 8 years ago, 8 days ago, you know what I mean? And how you go into something else. But I'm telling you, somebody really wants you to fucking see them differently. Spirit really wants you to see something differently. But you're not trying to do that because the energy is not here yet. So I guess when the energy comes towards you, look at something differently. Until then, just keep doing what it is you're doing. It doesn't really make sense to get wrapped up in a mysterious love connection here, right? Someone's crushing on you, so be it. Until, they make their approach, just continue doing what you're doing and keep your distance from this narcissistic energy, because this is somebody that's just, I don't know, I feel like this energy might come in and like poke a little bit, but I feel like this energy is going to come in more when this transformation or transaction takes place, because it's almost like that energetic cord is cut, but then theirs gets cut. But they have first because it's karmic on their end. They're going to watch you move on with somebody else, and it's just the way it's meant to be. We can't choose everybody else's destiny, guys. You know, it just, you got to keep living your life and doing what's best. Because like I said, where were they? All eyes on me. Where were they when all your eyes were on them? Their eyes were on a little bit of this and a little bit of that. They weren't focused on you. I mean, they were probably focused on you, but focused in a different way. I wanted to create some fucking pornography or something. There had to have been an intense sexual something with this energy. It wasn't really ever love. If you know this energy, there is something here with love and something unconditional. I don't think, if you know this energy, you didn't really have time to. Well, you did, but I don't know what happened here. Some type of fallout. There's sexual chemistry between you and this person too. I just heard Shakira, Shakira. Baby, when you walk like that, you make a woman go mad. To me, it'd be some type of other sexual energy. It's not this type of sexual energy. It could have the sexual energy over here could have been you just feeding it. Spirit doesn't even want me to get into it. This is different. So again, it's this energy just needs to approach you, or if this is you, you need to approach them. I mean, you got nothing to lose. Live your life. Life is fucking short. We're in that energy again. You know, life is short. It might be a whirlwind romance. It might happen quick. It just happens, and there's nothing wrong with that. But there might be people around you that are like in shock, you know what I mean? Like, oh my God, this is like an energy where it actually pulls me to like, you're just doing your thing. And next thing you know, months later, you're together, you're working together, eating together, sleeping together, showering together. It's just getting married together. Like, it seems like there's like a whirlwind romance that can escalate here pretty quickly. Like, I would think within like a few months, you know, it's like you don't want to be apart from each other. It's beautiful. But I mean, anybody would be like, really? Like, my kids would be like, really, Ma? Like, you've known this person for yada yada, or you get what I'm saying? Sure, that's a smart decision, but the two of you together, you go from a zero to the sun. I don't see anything like it's in alignment. There's nothing here telling me not to enjoy yourself. It's almost like something has to go like that, because otherwise maybe you'd put too much thought. Everything is strategically happening the way it's supposed to according to the divine is what I'm getting, because it's almost like you wake up one day and it's like you fell in love and you're like, what the fuck? And there's no getting out of it. You fell in love. That's why I feel like it's like something quick. It almost feels serendipitous. I've only had like one or two. I've only had actually one of those moments. They're absolutely amazing and breathtaking. Actually, I think I've had two of those. Well, that wasn't serendipitous. One was serendipitous. The other one was just like amazing and breathtaking. So, anywho, energies coming in. Spirits definitely like want you to incorporate this energy into your life. They want you to let your guard down. They want you to learn to love again or trust again. The first cut is the deepest. I don't know, if you're anything like me though, I would want love in my life, you know. Some people go through the whole like, never want to love again, never want to get married again. That's just, it's pain. There's a lot of things attached to that. Because like when you fall head over heels, this is just like letting it be. You want to get married? Okay. Fuck it. It's like that type of spontaneous energy, but it's what if that goes down like that, let it go down like that. There's nothing wrong with that. It's quite the romantic story playing out in real life for some of you. This person wants to make sure you got a new pair of ruby slippers on, you know? I know the old ones are good, but let's just put on a new pair. It's nice. Again, this is really somebody who just wants to take care of you out of like the kindness of their heart. There's not conditions attached to this, which is nice, you know. What you were dealing with before, there was clearly that narcissistic energy. It was conditional, you know. Well, if it suited them, in a way, you know. So this other energy watching you, the narcissistic, is they're meant to, because it's karmic. It's part of, you know, a lesson they could have learned along the way with you, but decided not to. So learning the hard way, you know, with or without you. To me, you had to do the with or without you. It sucks to walk away from shit sometimes and be the bigger person. It fucking hurts. But you did it. Whatever you did it. So you probably are a little guarded, but not in the sense of I can see where your focus is. So something's going to kind of catch you off guard, but that's okay. I don't see you kind of like running from it, but whatever you do, don't walk away from it either. Don't walk away, boy. That love won't hurt you. Something like that. Like, I don't know. I feel romance with the songs that are coming in. You're dealing with somebody who's romantic, which is nice. Some people really feed on romance. Others want nothing to do with it or haven't experienced it. So just keep an energy blocked. But again, I will tell you with that whole all eyes on you, the other energy that's around the narcissistic energy, it's part of their lesson to see you move on. If they know where you live, certain things like, I don't know what to tell you. You're definitely moving past it. They're stuck in it for a little while because that's the way it's supposed to be. So careful, don't entertain it. If you have any of those things that are lingering or you feel like there's an attachment, let go of it. Just, continue to focus on yourself. And when I just got Lover Boy, I got pulled to Johnny. I just got pulled to Dirty Dancing. Lover Boy, yes. When they're on the floor. Baby. Ooh, you're going to have some romance in your life. Oh, sweet baby. I used to try to reenact that particular scene when I was like 12. I was like, oh, hell yeah, baby. And maybe that's why I always wanted to name my boy Johnny. I don't fucking know. But, oh, ding, ding. Holy shit. Y'all hear that? I didn't even move the table or anything for that to happen. Maybe that's why I wanted to name my boy Johnny. That's what I said? Because I want him to be sweet and kind. I don't know. That wasn't a random doorbell thing. I mean, look at the noise and shit I'm making now. That shit ain't fucking dinging. So, anywho, you're going to be swept off your feet. And I think you're going to enjoy it. And I think it's it's going to happen out of the blue because you're busy, you're living life, and next thing you know, you fall in love and you want to be under the arms. Okay? So, I love you. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day. That's a good movie. It got glitchy. Yeah, there was one of that when that scene I used to reenact, and the other scene where they would walk down, the last scene where no one puts baby in the corner. Me and my friend Loi had that one down pat. But I remember being 12, like on the floor, like crawling, baby. It's like, oh, okay, you're gonna have that, which is nice. It's a different type of intimacy, you know. So it's like being intimate without being intimate, which is very refreshing. It's almost like a there's something with mental, like a mental connection. You guys could be talking to each other telepathically. You have a telepathic connection. You feel that one feels you. Thinking about each other at the same time, stuff like that. But two can manifest a lot quicker than one, and I used to never say that. And it's just the type of messages that have been coming in lately. When you're on the same page, it's like that. It's like a power couple, but not being like a, not looking at you guys, not looking at yourselves as like a power couple, because it's, you don't see it. It's the love that's there too. That makes sense. I don't really know how to explain it. It's almost like the love story, you know. It's like you don't see it coming in, and then when it hits, it's like you're already in that whirlwind romance. There's like no backing down at that point, you know. It's like, oh fuck, where did this come from? But it's kind of the way it has to come at you. And if it does feel like mental, because you're mentally connecting, and it feels like a little frustrating, or it's, again, I feel like it's meant to happen. Like you're meant to feel it. You're meant to open like up. You're meant to like, and that might be uncomfortable for you. That might be where your perspective needs to shift. Because I feel like you would rather physically connect, but you're being in a spot to mentally connect. And probably the last time you mentally connected and felt somebody, or you were like, yeah, fuck that. That got me nowhere. If I do that again, I'm fucking screwed. And if you think about it, if it tends to be the same fucking person, you're probably going to feel like you're fucking repeating patterns. Gosh, I hope that doesn't go that way for me. You know what I mean? It's like more of a fucking project. I have too many other things on my fucking plate. Yeah, see what I'm saying? But it's just, it's almost like you're being asked to mentally break down your barriers in a way. Before you, I just said chemically come together. That's I meant to say, like, it has to do with the chemistry, but like, I don't know. It's, you know, it's, especially if someone gonna write you a song, make you, and it's like it throws you off your fucking game. Like, what? Like a message throws you off your game. You know what I mean? But it's like reading a poem or like a letter from a book, and it's like, what the it's like that in a way, you know what I mean, where it just kind of like, it stings, it gets you, it's heartfelt, and you're like, what the fuck? I think it's shit like that's gonna go down, and you're literally gonna catch feelings that way. You can feel each other, and I think it's, you know, I'm going to be honest, like, you feel that? Yeah, I feel like it's probably gonna be a little nerve-wracking, but I almost feel like you're meant to connect that way off the rip for some reason. But I guess it really just depends on how this particular person hits you up and what they're writing. you know. Hey, I want you to do this. Blah, 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 blah. Like there's a fine line there, guys. Fine line. I think it's going to be quite obvious, though. I don't think it's going to be like, I need to read in between the lines. I don't think it's going to roll like that. I think you're going to be good. I just said you're going to be solid. I don't use that expression either. Okay? So, I love you guys so much. I'll see you when I see you. Maybe tomorrow, maybe not. I do have Tuesday off. We love dancing the Thriller. Yeah, it's kind of like the whole, that was like in the alley, right? I wasn't big on Michael Jackson. But I do remember like an alley scene. So, heavy activations too going down. So, take care of yourselves and we'll see you soon. Okay? I love you guys. Have a great rest of your day.